Hi, John here again. I spoke in the last video a bit about three ways anxiety comes about, and one of those is traumatic anxiety. Now, traumatic anxiety is where something happens that the brain pays so much attention to that it doesn't stop being afraid of it. That can be useful learning in life on one level or a mistake in another. So, when we're kids, until we burn our hands, we don't really have a fear of fire. No matter how many times you tell a kid, don't touch it, it's hot, until they have that negative emotion of the pain, it doesn't really mean anything to them. But in that moment, that information gets stored. They don't have to have nightmares or flashbacks or have it on their mind or even think about it. It automatically creates a self-preservation system where if they see something hot, they get a bit of panic or a pullback reaction from it. If we see a burning building, we're not going to walk into it. If we need to go in to rescue somebody, first the mind will give us the panic reaction, so it's a safety precaution. It's saying, are you sure? Is it really worth putting yourself in danger? Now, if there's somebody in there we care about, we can push through that, we can still do what we want, but the natural response is to just be safe. Unfortunately, other things can end up like that. Anything that stays with us that's painful, even if we don't think about it, but if we go back into it, it has a cringe factor or it makes us feel uncomfortable even years later, then it's stored in a traumatic way. Doesn't have to be car crash level of stuff, it could be simple things, but they mattered when they happened and that result didn't change, that feeling got stuck in at that point. Too many things like that can just push our anxiety levels up. Could be something huge like coming across a traffic accident, which could lead to the PTSD level or the post-traumatic stress disorder level of trauma. But for an awful lot of the time, it's lots of little things that are just putting a bit of emotional pressure in there that can push up our response and our anxiety. And without knowing why, we can find that we're worrying more, stressing, anxious about things, mind won't shut off as we go to sleep at night. All that sort of thing can be influenced by it. So when I talk about traumatic anxiety, that's really where that's coming from. I'll talk more about the other options in another video, hopefully fairly soon. Hope you're having a great week. Bye.